Okay, so here's the car I drive in America. It's a 2003 Lincoln Town Car. If you look in the back window, you can tell where I'm from. Even the registration plate says Lincoln. I bought it used, but it's in really good shape. See, it has tinted windows on the rear, clear up front so I can see better for driving. It's a very aerodynamic shape. They're really nice luxury cars. Released the hood earlier, so if I bring that up, it has a 4.3 liter V8 engine, and you can see the whole engine compartment is quite clean. If you look up underneath here, you can see a row of lights. Those come on automatically when you lift the hood. I installed those separately. Okay. That little red thing you see, it's an automatic tolling device. When I drive on certain toll roads, I'll move it to green and it will charge me and bill me on my credit card. All right, so let's take a look inside. First thing you'll notice is here, there's a keypad entry. So you don't actually have a key to get into the car. You can just enter a code and it will unlock. So it's really nice if you any possibility you might forget your keys in the car, or if you want to send somebody to your car to go get something. All right, so let's go inside. Here's the door, there's the dash. The seats are all leather. It's actually a 6-seater. So you see that armrest there. I can take that armrest and tilt it up. And then it actually has seat belts for 3 people across the front. But I don't carry 6 people too often. All right, you can see some beautiful, that's actual wood. Detail on the woodwork. The headlights are nice. When I set it to this position, it has a sensor that determines how much light is outside, and it turns on the headlights automatically. The wheels turned a bit at the moment, but this is all for the cruise control. I can set the speed and it will hold it constant. It's upside down because the wheels turn, but this is also controls for the temperature, the fan, and the volume of the radio. So you can change all of this without removing your hands from the wheel. It's a nice simple dash. It also has an electronic readout that's not on right now because the car is not running. And I put in an aftermarket stereo. If you look up here, you'll see a microphone. So how it's set up, in addition to playing CDs and listening to music, and I can play off of a thumb drive. Also, when I get a phone call, it automatically takes the sound from my phone and routes it through the car speakers, and then when I talk, it picks me up here. So I have hands-free driving with really good audio quality. You can see these lights are on right now when you open the door, but you can also turn these on as a map light separately if you wish. There's a button here that opens my garage door. I'll try to show you a little later on. And a temperature control system. Of course, it has air conditioning, so you set the temperature that you like, but you can also hit dual zone. And if you hit the dual zone over here, it makes it so each person can pick their own temperature for the different sides of the car. It's because women are often colder than men, so the women can turn the heat up a bit more compared to the guys, and it'll reach that temperature and just hold it. So you don't have to keep turning the heat on and off. It just keeps it there as a thermostat. So you can see some of the controls for the seats over there. They're all electric. That upper part just above that one sideways button that you see, it's actually for electric heaters. We live in kind of a cold area, so you can turn on heaters inside the seats and it'll warm up. There's lots of storage. That's a glove box there. If you look over here, That's my bottle opener, because you never know when you're going to have a nice bottle of wine available. There's storage in the doors. The seats recline quite a ways. I've taken lots of good naps in this car. I guess that's mostly it for this part. Let's take a look at the back seat. So the back seat is quite spacious. It still has the wood style trim on the doors. And of course, these are the tinted windows. When you get in, there's a cup holder and armrest, but this also folds up to make a seat. I keep a blanket down here because sometimes it's a little chilly when you first get in. It didn't come with it, but I also keep 2 neck pillows. So if you're on a long trip and you want to take a nap, you can just put this U-shaped pillow behind your neck. This one's shaped like a pig. You can put that behind your neck and go to sleep. I also have a box of tissues. Notice the rear seat passengers have their own vents. So it blows either hot or cold air back here also for the rear seat passengers. You can see it up there. The rear seat passengers have their own reading light. So they can actually read as you're driving and not disturb you. If you have a suit you want to hang up, there's a hook up here. You can move the hook down and you can put a hanger there and you can hang your suit so it doesn't get wrinkled. Okay. Of course, the same thing on this side. So let me pause for a moment and we'll go look in the trunk. Okay, so the trunk releases from the key fob. So there's the car key. I can lock the car, I can unlock the car, I can also release the trunk. So you see an electric release there. So when I bring it up, there's a lot of room. If I step back a bit, there's a lot of room inside this trunk. So the storage compartments there you see did not come from the factory. I added that myself. You can see there's lots of room over here. One of the things you see over in the corner is a GPS navigation system. It's got a much bigger screen than a phone for navigating. If I turn around, there's a spare tire under the cover. And this is a full 2-body trunk. If you were a gangster running around killing people and such, you can actually fit 2 bodies in this trunk. So mafia guys used to like to have these cars because of the number of bodies it could hold. Okay, well, that's the end of my tour for the moment. I hope you liked it.